Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to the 3D Mario Madness Season 3. I am Sauce. I am not your commentator today, I am your restreamer, but I'm doing the intro. Commentating for you today will be Little Green Yoshi and The Mine. You guys can say hi. And... and yeah, today we have Aria versus DarkMan, Seed 3 versus Seed 24. So how it goes. There's no way. There's absolutely no way we get Talkatu for the third match out of 4. That'd be crazy. Alright, well, I think without any further ado, we will get into the wheel. I already know what you guys are banning, but just for process's sake, Aria, what would you like to ban?
Put off crowd because we don't have, neither of us have video on.
Yeah, I also just realized I didn't have desktop audio on for this, so nobody's been able to hear you guys this whole time.
Oh
10
my.
out of 10 quality restreaming. You're banning,
Hey chat.
you're banning,
Hey chat.
You're banning 3D World, right? Alright.
We both don't have 3D World.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
So,
So
3D World,
just
3D
needs
World
to
is
go.
off of the wheel.
Alright, my bad.
So,
What are you
okay,
banning?
my best guess is that both of y'all still have one? I don't know.
Yeah, we both still have one, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
because
bet
we have
64.
both 5 games.
You're banning 64.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Alright, 64 is gone.
Please not
Close
Galaxy 2.
up.
Please not Galaxy 2. Please not Galaxy 2. Please not Galaxy 2. I don't want to commentate until 5 AM in the morning.
Yeah, but I'm
Please.
sorry, I want a chance, so I'm banning SMO.
Okay, SMO
Please
is...
not Galaxy 2. I'm
gone.
praying. I'm praying to God.
I want
Please
to put Sunshine, please, let's put Sunshine.
yeah,
I would
our,
like that.
not Galaxy 2.
our wheel is G1, G2, or SMS. Let's give it a
Oh
spin.
my god.
Sunshine, please.
Please.
Please, yeah.
Please not Galaxy 2.
You want Sunshine, but wait for the category
that,
extension.
that might be Sunshine. That might
Oh,
actually
maybe.
be
Oh my
Sunshine.
god.
Yes!
Okay.
I think that's it.
That is definitely SMS. Alright,
Let's go.
I think if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken, both of you guys have your reroll, just in case you would like to
No,
use.
I'm good.
Okay.
No.
Please,
DarkMan?
please do not
With
reroll.
SMS.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, they're fine with SMS, so that result will stand. Let's go to the modifier
Okay.
wheel.
Oh god.
Alright.
Bang!
Get ready to roll damageless right now.
That would be
Right.
crazy.
100%.
God.
100%.
This looks like any
Oh,
percent.
no.
This looks like any percent.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Yeah,
So,
that's definitely an 80%. Alright, SMS any percent will be the category. Bet chest.
Let's play.
Alright.
I'm excited.
Alright, let's do this.
Yeah, we will be back momentarily with SMS any percent. See you guys in a sec.
Right, just about to start on the race. Most of everything is prepared.
Yeah, we got almost everything. DarkMan doing a bit of some rocket storage, I think.
It was turbo storage, but works the
Meow.
same. Alright, crunch time.
Let's go.
Oh, Darkman, did you update your offset?
I will just like
Long Fonse.
yes. Okay.
Oh
I
my
haven't.
lord.
I've never seen the game being run in French before. I've usually seen it in
Okay.
English,
I'm
Italian,
gonna put
Japanese.
subtitles then, so you can read in French.
Ain't no way right now.
All right, ready to go.
Yeah. Ready.
Counts
Alright,
down.
we can. Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
All
Good
right,
luck.
and they're off.
Good luck and have fun. Now that we are going, time for some cutscenes. Don't worry, American viewers, don't fall asleep yet. They last for a couple minutes, but not much more after that.
Yeah, it's not until 6.5 minutes into the gameplay that we actually do get into some actual gameplay, and not It's
When the
moving.
game truly begins. There's an Among Us joke in approximately 5 minutes. Thanks for the reminder, Stick.
Excuse me.
Be
But
careful, you might miss it if you blink.
I am most concerned with the well-being of my
okay.
princess in this dreadful heat. Master Mario, if you would, cross over to that shore and find some assistance.
All right. Also, I think Aria's PB, as far as I know, is a 124. I'm not 100% sure.
I believe it is a 124.05, last I recall. I can't remember if she has PP'd since then, but last I had saw it was about that. And I'm not as fully in the know on her consistency, so I'm interested to see how this will go. Same with Darkman. This will definitely be a fun race to witness.
All right. Oh, right. There's also like a graph in which I can check that. So uh, 3D MMI season 3, and then I'm just checking the PBs real quick. Don't mind me. So Aria's PB is a 124.09, and Darkman's is a 128.59. So they're not even that far apart at this point.
Nah, and honestly, like, when it comes to Mario Sunshine, consistency can be quite the tough thing. Like, so for all we know, like, you really don't know what you'll get when playing this game. Like, we might be witnessing both runners be super close to their PB, or some major disaster could happen somewhere in, like, EYG, or, like, maybe something as insane as, like, Manta going wrong, or Serena, like, one of the secrets goes bad, like Serena 2. Like, you really don't know.
Yeah, anything can happen. Anyways, both runners are just finishing up Airstrip, the first shine in the game.
Not much to really report on. There's a bunch of, like, weird fancy airstrip strats one could do. Runners not opting for those because they really only save about 1 to 2 seconds. They're really only useful if you're going for, like, a higher time, like in the sub 120 area IMO. And time for more cutscenes. So amazing.
Oh, their name. Flood's name is Jet in the French version. Interesting.
I find it a little interesting though that I mean it's pretty funny, I won't lie, but the switching the text to the French version does, I believe, eliminate some of quite a bit of the benefits of using PAL, because a lot of the benefit of using PAL and any percent is that you save a lot of time with text. In fact, I think PAL text is faster than JP text, but the loads are much slower, so it ends up evening out. But Darkman's definitely going to be fighting a little bit more of a battle here because loads are a bit slower on Wii with even with PAL and with the text, and the text being a little bit slower. But we'll just have to see how that again unfolds. You really don't know what can happen with Sunshine.
Yeah. Like if one thing goes wrong in Sunshine, it can slowly snowball from there. So
Yep. And for many people, like, Sunshine can be quite momentum based, so when like things start messing up, if you're not careful with your mentality, things can keep spiraling and spiraling if you're not careful.
This appears to be quite a predicament, Mario.
also, if you hear a bit of clicking in the background, that's just me drinking water. Gotta stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated, gamers. Especially since many recently have gotten sick, me included. Gotta keep them fluids.
Oh damn, what did you even get sick from?
Initially, my mom had gotten sick, and then I think I got it from her. We had like went to a city over from where we are, and I'm thinking we got it from there.
Oh damn.
Just happens. I'm definitely feeling a lot better than I was compared to like Friday, so I'm still a bit nasally and my throat's a little scratchy, but besides that, I'm not too bad now.
Oh, don't pay attention. Oh, I think Darkman has the phenomena of like background changing every time he splits or something like that. I think that's what he's mentioning. I have seen a
Yeah,
few runners do that.
yeah, that's not like it's not like crazy common, but it's also not that rare either. It's like somewhat in the middle.
Yeah. I think one runner that I do know that does that is Rox. But anyways, Aria and Darkman both getting out of the cutscenes, and they're both spraying the polluted piranha plants.
Yep, let the games begin.
Oh, looks like Aria had a little bit of an issue with. That's number 2. That's number 3. Aria just messing around in the plaza real quick because, unlike in 120 shines, you don't have to collect blue coins.
Yeah, you don't have to get the jail blue in any percent.
Which I guess Darkman is doing
And
over here.
he's attempting, and he didn't get it, it looks like.
Nah, I don't think it was planning to go for that. But anyways, here's someone that looks suspiciously like Mario, but unlike Mario, he's not like all over the place, painting goop graffiti everywhere.
He is blue, which means the pianist must be a little bit colorblind because Mario is not entirely blue. It's just his overalls, but sure,
Oh, yeah.
okay. Time for a bit of our first glimpse into what will be a recurring theme in this game of chasing Shadow Mario around, and oh,
Looks
that
like
is
Shadow Mario. Looks like Darkman got a bit of a slow kill here, so um, he's gonna be going a bit of an alternate path, which loses. I don't know how much it loses, but it's quite a
it's
bit of.
about 10 seconds or so.
Yeah, it's a pretty big time loss at this early into the run.
Yeah, and you can't
Yeah.
even like huff the copium of like, oh, I'll get some blue coins while he's doing that. Like, you have to like endure the time loss, and there's no real positive about it. Let's see how the spider is
Interesting. The
for.
background is actually a little bit different, like surrounding the colors of whatever place you're entering. Are you doing windmill wall kicks?
Yep.
Looks like
Aria
it's not
having a decent
okay.
spider. It's a little
Okay.
weird windmill wall kicks,
Went
but they
well for her.
worked.
That's pretty good.
Overall, a decent entry for sure.
Anyways, let's see how it goes for DarkMan.
Not too horrid of a spider.
I think he also does windmill wall kicks, but I don't remember. He does.
He is attempting them.
He does. Cool.
And pretty decent wall kicks. Not too bad. Aria opting for the Y cam and getting head swung. Whoops. Something you gotta be careful about when dealing with PD is that if you don't space them out properly, or if you time them wrong, then you can risk PD head swinging you, and that loses at around 3 to 5 seconds, if I recall.
Alright, very nice. So it's like a 10:36 from Aria. And
Nice,
looks
nice.
like a 10:44. Oh, wait, no. Still has one more. Alright, 10:36-ish, kind of. Oh, and since Aria runs on 3D All-Stars, then that version of the game always acts like the memory card is in, so you have to scroll down every single time you collect the shine. And or blue coin.
A little bit inconvenient, but it definitely evens out for the sheer speed at which the game loads on average.
That's like a 10:55 Bianco 2. And one interesting thing is that both runners actually skipped doing Bianco 1 because that's the only shine that the game intentionally allows you to skip, making episode 2 readily available.
Aria experiencing a little bit of a bonk off that sign next to the cave entrance, but still making it in eventually.
Anyways, Aria
First
going
secret
for
of the game.
Bianco 3.
And Aria making it past the Bianco 3 secret, no issues.
Alright,
Nice, nice.
11:52.
Decent run so far for Aria.
Then again, I'm not sure what time saves DarkMan has in his PV compared to his 120 summer best.
That is true. I am not as aware of that either. Might look into that.
Alright, anyways, event cutscenes are also a thing in this game. So, the reason why both runners aren't not going to Bianco 4 immediately is because they need to open up a piranha plant for Rico Harbor, which unlocks it, reshines.
We'll see if our runners can successfully get travel skip. I believe if you attempt travel skip and then miss it, I believe you lose about 10 seconds.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, Juka, I think. What do you mean Yoshi got lucky after all? Maybe because it's Sunshine or something like that? The game that got chosen?
Yeah, because Sunshine got chosen, and like I'm far more knowledgeable about this game compared to like pretty much every other Mario game on here.
Alright, both runners actually did get travel skips, so they're saving like 12 seconds. Anyways, Bianco 4. You have to collect
Nice.
a few red coins and stuff like that.
First of many a recurring task of red coins.
Also, I'm a bit quiet on purpose. Can y'all hear me okay on the stream? I have no idea. Because I don't have
Unsure how the
stream.
audio is for viewers. Oh, Darkman missing a driving by a coin, unfortunately. Uncle 4 is definitely a pretty tricky level. Like, if things go wrong, it could definitely like screw you up.
Alright, 1405. Ooh,
Missing another one.
Darkman barely getting that red coin.
Not an ideal Bianco 4 for Darkman here, especially since Aria is already done with Bianco 4.
Yeah, he's going into Bianco 5.
Now, let's hope this rope does not mess up Darkman here completely, and it doesn't.
No, never mind, he's good. 1434. Interestingly enough, I have no idea why, but he usually splits once the memory card pops up, like the memory card text box. I have no idea why. I've only seen a handful of runners do that, but yeah, that's a thing that can be done.
I might be able to answer that question because I don't know if Darkman is using this, but I'm assuming he is. There is an auto split tool where when a certain frame shows up on screen, then this tool will automatically split on live split, so you do not have to hit the spacebar or hit a split key. And I'm guessing that is what Darkman is using here.
Okay, I guess it's a bit of an unlucky pattern. PD has, I think, like 700 plus patterns or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's.
I can never get the ones place correctly. Juka could hound me if I'm wrong here. I think it's somewhere around 774. I think. I think it's in the 770s. That I believe I know, but the ones place I'm not as sure.
Yeah, I was definitely right on that. 700. Oh, looks like I think. Okay, never mind. PD went back a bit. Having a bit of trouble there. Okay, there we go. I think that's hit number 2. Yeah, hit number 2.
Alright, with this spot here... going next. I think I might know which spot this is, but... Yeah, he's going over the wall. He's almost guaranteed. On Darkman's screen, when PD goes there, like, right next to the water wheel right away, he's almost he's guaranteed to go over the wall. And, good night to Juka.
Alright, see you, Juka.
Aria finishing Bianco 5 with
1705 for
pretty good
Aria.
start. Definitely a pretty good start for Aria here. She's cooking something pretty good. Curious to see how Gelato 1 will, just technically Gelato 8 will treat her here. But first she's got to unlock a plant and defeat it. Not a whole lot to really say about the plant other than spray it a lot when the mouth is open. Darkman just finishing Bianco 5 as well.
Yeah, 1748 according to the thing.
Can't speak for the quality of it as much on Darkman's end because I'm not sure what his average Bianco 5 exits are. But a little bit behind Aria. He's gonna have to either pick up the pace a little bit or hope Aria makes some screw-ups here and there.
I don't know, anything can happen. It's sunshine after all.
It really is, and like, there are so many different places where even just one death, and now you lose like over a minute. Rico 6 is one of the worst offenders on this. If you die in that level, even early on, it's like 40 seconds. Oh, and a Cataquack. Oh my god,
Being a
Aria.
little careful to not get catacwacked. Which,
Really
funnily enough,
flirting
those
with
haven't-
disaster there.
Which, funnily enough, those guys haven't had an appearance in any game ever since Mario Kart Wii. I was like, Mario Kart Wii was the very last time they showed up in Peachy Beach, or Peach Beach.
I can't recall. Did Cataquacks not? I don't think they did, come to think of it. I was gonna ask, did they appear in Galaxy 2, but I think
God
they
damn, Aria just
did.
mentioned that she is minus 31 in best splits. Holy shark, dude.
Nice. Yeah, that I will say, like, 17OX is definitely not a bad exit for Bianco, I will say, like, overall, for, like, an intermediate player. Like, an intermediate player typically gets around, like, 17-1X to, like, 17-2X.
And then there's just me chilling with an 18-19 with a 139.01 PV.
Yeah, 18s to, like, 18s or so are not all that bad when you're in, like, the 1-3X range, so I'd say that's about fine for now.
Anyways,
Maybe a goal you could try
DarkMan
is, like,
also
sub
getting
18.
first try. Now they're basically one shine apart from each other.
True, true. GBS proving to not be that big of a challenge for either of our runners here.
So,
No
what you're
GBS
saying is that
meltdowns.
you can get sub 20 out of Gelato, which, I mean, I think it is pretty likely. So
It's for
doing,
sure real, yeah.
doing the Y turn here, and I don't think we've mentioned this in this match so far, but the requirements to beat this game is that you need the 7th shine in each level, and like I mentioned earlier, the only shine that the game intentionally allows you to skip is Bianca 1. So if you were running this game in like 2013 or something like that, then you would have had to collect 50 shines to complete the game. 1 from Airstrip, 48 from the 7th, from 7 shines each except for Bianco and Bowser, which would total to 50 shines. Anyways, very nice one from Aria.
Yeah, that was and then a pretty good piano early from Darkman as well. Piano early proving to be not a
Pausing
problem
the
for
game
either runner.
intentionally as well, because it actually does save time to actually pause the game in Pianta 1.
Yeah, it
After
skips
you-
it fast forwards the Flood's text box there, like towards the end. Because Flood tries to educate you on being kind to your pets, but that's really slow, and, you know, we don't care. We're also not responsible for any mistreatment of pets. That's on you. That being said,
Anyways,
Darkman just about to finish Piano 1, setting a position for the
is
shine.
Aria going to go for the sign strat? It looks like she's not. Damn.
Sign Strat's fairly new, like within the past couple of weeks, I think, right?
Let's hope Aria does not die at the end of. Okay, we're good. 1910.
Yeah, that's quite the sad scenario when you're goofing off in Piano 2 too much, and then you like either roll out off the tree or like you jump off the pole in a weird way, like a flagpole. Definitely don't want to mess around too much. I think
Does that happen to you in any way?
it's happened to me before. It's happened to pretty much every Sunshine runner. Like, I feel like you can't call yourself a Sunshine runner if you haven't goofed off too much in Piano 2 and then died because of it.
If it has for me, it hasn't happened for a very long time. Because, I've gotten better at the game since then. And here's Darkman copying Piantissimo's every move. Just
No,
to,
this is gameplay. Oh,
Oh,
and he bunked
never
off of him. Not a problem, because you could just
Aria
fucking
making
abuse the
the damage
momentum.
strat a little close. Alright, 25, 39. Okay. Having a little bit of trouble at the end of Pianta 3.
Side flips can be a little bit, a little hard to do. Still can't manage to side
Go.
flip.
You got it.
Finally getting a side flip at the end. Nice, nice.
Bonked on Piantissimo, Sag.
700 attempts to side flip on Procon. Yeah, side flips aren't as much of a meme in this game as they are in 64, but they could definitely still not work. Side flip pills can definitely still wear off on you in this game at the most inopportune moments.
Also, I don't even know what the blue font is supposed to mean for DarkMan. For DarkMan's timer. I have no idea what it could mean. I mean, I've seen the green text on his, the green color text on his timer, but never the blue one.
Could just be a different coloring for, like, being ahead, or, like, of a certain
Okay,
split,
never mind.
because...
This counter is blue. Also, the streams do appear to be a little bit desynced. Oh, I guess he was switching comparisons. And Aria also luring in the chain chomp to get in, and I don't think that it worked.
And the chain
Oh.
skip seems to be not working out, unfortunately. In an ideal world, you just touch the chain a little bit, and then he'll just go right in, but unfortunately it was not executed well enough. Darkman opting to go over the tree instead of under. It's understandable. I know the tree's faster, but if you're not careful with under the tree, you can end up losing time with it, because the mushrooms, like, under the tree have very messy hitboxes. And those hitboxes can be very strange and end up causing
Anyways,
weird bonks.
Aria going into Pianta 5, and this is one of the other major skips in the run as well, where you can prevent yourself from going into prevent yourself from having to get Yoshi, so that you can break open some goop, and it saves about, like, I think 25 seconds.
Imagine something around that.
Getting a 1-up just in case. I cannot. Okay, I was gonna say, I cannot tell what method Aria is doing for this, because her stream froze. It unfroze back.
Alright,
Time,
nice,
that's
nice. A little slow Yoshi skip, but it ended up working out in the long run, so that's nice.
I'm a chuckster. Aria going for the
blue
big
man.
one for some reason. Runners usually go for the little chain, for the little chuckster.
One of the few cases where I could maybe see the blue man being a more beneficial is if the small man is, like, all the way, like, in the front part. And nope. No
Okay.
Ramel
DarkMan
for
also got it
Aria.
too, so now the separation's getting a bit tighter. They're both in the secret, which is pretty mind-blowing up to this point. So Aria does have to wait for
Darkman using the small guy.
looks
Aria
like
is not doing the reverse throw. I'm not a huge fan of this, but it still worked out, so we're fine.
alright.
Because there's a
27. I think she's
there's a
still on
specific
death.
spot, was she at there? Oh.
Yeah, this
Seems
is a
like a
pretty
pretty
tight
decent
race
run for Aria
so
still.
far. It looks like I think
Seems
I
like
might
a
be going the
decent
wrong
run with
view.
Aria still.
Alright. Looks like I think Darkman got the exact same cycle. I don't know what he's doing. Stopping the Pianta in its tracks.
It's good to bounce on the Piana's head a couple of times because if you don't, then he can randomly like stop at certain spots for a prolonged amount of time. Neither runner doing a reverse throw, which I find kind of interesting. There's a specific spot you could stand on the ground where oh, and he didn't get it.
Barely missing it, so now that loses probably like about a minute.
Yeah, that is a very rough death.
Higher Sifu again.
Yep. Another chance for a bell, I guess.
Alright, Aria getting the Piantas cleaned. Looks like if Darkman wants to PB, he's got some serious ground to make up.
Yeah, that was a pretty rough death. I think it's not impossible to still PB at this point, but he's gonna need a good late game for sure. He can't make too many more mistakes like this.
154. Huh?
Oh, Aria! She clipped through the bridge! No!
Well, there goes her best pace ever.
There's
Both
no
runners,
shot. Yeah, by the way, that's a thing that can happen. The bridge is notoriously bad when it comes to weird collision issues, and that specific bridge clip has happened to several different runners. If you bounce off the bridge at just the right spot and land in just the right place, then yeah, you can clip through the bridge and then end up dying and losing like 2 minutes. Wow, that brought the race back!
So it looks like Arya's also got some serious ground to make up, even more so than Darkman if she wants to PB.
Yeah, that really stings. But it's, again, not impossible for her to PB, but that really hurts. That is quite the unfortunate death. It's not too common, like, I've seen it happen 2 other times. It happened to Ouija once, and then it also happened to Trey. But besides that, I have not seen it happen any other time aside from now. That is a very rough one.
But yeah, it looks like Arya's losing about like a minute and a half from this, so she can only lose like 2 minutes to sum of best for the rest of the run if she wants
I think
to
it's
PB.
closer to... I think she's close. She's losing closer to 2 minutes because she was like practically at the end there.
Alright, 159. No, I think it's like a minute and a half.
Oh my god, I was scared of her moving on the bridge like that again. Oh man. BB's dead because mental is dead? I do not blame you, Arya. That is a rough death for sure.
Alright, 147 for this.
It's definitely a rare death too, Arya. Like, again, you're like the 3rd person I've ever seen that happen to. Like, that's a very rare clip, but it does happen for sure. It's a similar to beat, like, zipping in Serena 7. Like, it rarely ever happens, but it's not impossible. Alright. I'm guessing we're going to see a different... So, the route, I believe, is going to change a little bit, I think, from around this point. Assuming Arya's gonna do the standard route. So, she's going to be going to Pinna next.
I don't know what Darkman's doing, if he's doing the safe warp route or not. Okay, looks like Darkman got the fast kill.
Nice.
Yep, looks like Pinna.
Yeah, Arya's gonna do the normal route, which is, she's gonna do Pinna. If I recall correctly, I think with the save warp route, or with the movie skip route, Darkman is going to try to get this blue coin that is on this building. And if he gets the text box at the right spot, then he'll save warp. And then I believe he will go into Bianco second visit, so he'll be doing Bianco 6. So a little bit of a desynchronized route, but I think
Okay.
they'll meet back
Looks
up
like
again.
I think he got it. I'm not sure though.
It looks like he did get it because the Pinna cutscene did not load there. So it looks
Oh
like he
yeah.
got it successfully.
Yeah, the Pinacuzzi is gone.
And doing movie skip is faster than not going for honey skip at all, but getting a successful honey skip is faster than movie skip. So it's just like a cool little alternative if you don't want to learn honey skip right away.
It doesn't seem that hard, doesn't it?
Movie skip?
Yeah.
Yeah, movie skip isn't super duper complicated. I imagine it wouldn't take super long to learn.
But yeah, it looks like
If I recall
Ario's doing-
correctly, SB does it, and he's a top runner when he does any percent.
Yeah. And as far as I know, this is a... Oh wait, how do you get the camera aligned like that? Huh?
It is you get out of YCam. Because being in roller coasters, you're in YCam mode by default, so pressing Y will be considered out of YCam.
Oh, okay. So that's 3. Four, 5, 6, 7. There we
Alright.
go.
Aria finishing the mecha fight. And heading to get the shine.
How much does movie skip save? I wanted to know that as well.
I imagine probably between 10 to 15, somewhere around there. Maybe closer to 5 to 10. Because an optimal honey skip can save like 10 to 20 seconds over not doing honey skip. So I'm guessing movie skip is somewhere slightly lower than that.
Why did he save? Why did he save?
I'm not sure if the save was intentional or not,
I don't think
because
it is.
I'm guessing probably not, because most of the time with saves that you're doing a save warp, but he did not save warp there, so I'm guessing it was an unintentional thing, because with save warps you have a memory card in, so he probably just forgot to take it out. Yeah, I think Darkman's likely right, 10 to 15. Because Honey Skip, if you're really fast, can save like 15 to 20. So optimally, Honey Skip is faster, but Movie Skip can still save a fair bit over not doing Honey Skip at all.
I don't know what comparison Aria is comparing to anymore because the timer is now showing up green.
I'm guessing either like latest or maybe average if I had to take a gander.
Okay, it looks like Rico's up next. So the routes
I'm
converge not until the very end. So I think we'll just have to discuss what happens to each runner as it goes on.
I can't remember what Darkman said with the movie skip route. I'm thinking it's Pinna after Rico. I think. I don't fully remember, but that would make the most sense to me since Pinna's like not that far away from where Rico is. And Darkman's struggling a little bit with the movement. Oh, again, not getting the spin jump off the box. But then getting the water slide up to the blooper. Aria still getting some of the reds in Pinna 3. Taking them pretty
You're forgetting
safe.
it. You're forgetting the red coin. There we go. We're good.
Just
Anyways,
sailed by it there.
Darkman getting Rico 1.
Nice, nice.
God damn, 139.
a decent start for Pinna 3. There's a couple different strats for Pinna 3. There's like the standard strat where you like go around the ships for a little bit until finally touching one after the 6th coin. And I'd say on average, like what you can get with that strat is somewhere between like 132 to like 135. So there's still some time save even without having to go for harder strats. And that's also not even factoring in the faster load too, so I would guess it's probably somewhere between like... I'd say with the around route, probably somewhere between like 129 to 131 maybe. And is Darkman gonna go for blooperless or no? He is gonna go for blooperless. Let's see what time he gets.
Probably guessing like a 1738.
I'm guessing it's probably gonna be... With this movement, I'm guessing it's probably gonna be more like a... Oh! Probably like a
Mine's probably gonna
23
be
to
like a 21.
25. Probably like a 25 or so,
Did
maybe
he
23.
get that? Yes.
Yeah,
he did.
24.39. Some unfortunate bunks there, and some dry hover slides. MF's gotta be up in 5 hours. Go to bed, Hex! It's enticing
It's
match,
me.
though.
I'm
I know.
MFs. I want to go on the walk in the morning, but according to this, it looks like I'm not gonna. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'm no stranger to staying up this late, but I'm also Pacific, so it's only 1 AM for me. Alright, Darkman going for Rico 3. The super epic skip, where you just do a spin jump on over, and then hovering. Looks a lot more daunting than it actually is, I must say. It's not actually that challenging. And, Aria is in the process of doing EYG. This should be interesting. I'm curious how this will go. Let's see, is Aria's doing, what's do?
Alright, anyways,
Nice,
Aria
nice.
doing EYG here.
Looks like she might have done remount. That's interesting.
Ooh,
Oh,
what
she
hit?
zipped! She zipped.
Right
She
to the
went too
very
far out of...
bottom.
She went too far out of bounds. And now has to start over again. That definitely hurts. Meanwhile, Darkman doing the Rico 4 secret. Okay,
Oh my
this is
god.
some... Oh my, and he's
Never mind,
dead.
he's dead. He can't back that up anymore.
That's unfortunate. Rico 4 is a pretty tricky secret. It's not the hardest one, but if you're not paying attention, it can absolutely rain on you if you're not careful. Alright, Aria, take 2 on EYG. Let's see if he can handle it better this time. And not go too far out of bounds this time. Took a little while for the stews to notice her there. Stew aggro can be very weird. Well, Darkman gets the shine successfully this time. Nice, nice.
Looks like she's fine. Yeah.
Alright,
I don't know
right?
where the stew's
Make
going.
sure that-
Yeah, we're good.
Make sure the stew is also in a good position. Stew! That's really far back with that stew. I hope it doesn't despawn too early. It might be fine, but that's
She's
pretty far
she's
back.
good to go.
I think there's a chance it'll still work, though. Yeah, it was pretty close, but it worked. It's time for Pinna 6 with Aria. Let's see how she takes it. Staying it pretty safe. It's fair. Pinna 6 is also a pretty daunting secret. Another one that could absolutely sneak up on you if you're not careful with it. Finally doing the last pairs of wall kicks.
Anyways, yeah. Aria finishing up with Pinna 6. And
Making-
DarkMan doing Rico 5.
Aria making pretty light work of Pinna 6. That's nice. And let's see. It looks like DarkMan is finishing Rico 5. Nice. Probably even with not attempting EYG at all. I feel like it's probably losing a bit more with that because the zip is pretty costly, but I don't know, man. But Aria about to finish up Pinna with killing Shadow Mario here. I don't know how many people know this, but fun fact, Shadow Mario, instead of having 70 health, which he has in pretty much every other instance of killing him, he has 100 health here, so if it seems like Shadow Mario just refuses to die in Pinna specifically, you're not crazy. There's actually a reason for that.
Oh, damn.
Straight up has more health. Not sure why, that likely was just a bug on their end, because this game was rushed. DarkMan currently working on Rico 6. This is a pretty scary mission, because dying anywhere and you're losing 40 seconds at least. So, it's a pretty rough level, like...
Interesting red coin route from DarkMan. I don't think I've seen this one
Yeah.
before.
This is definitely an interesting route. Sometimes it's kind of interesting to see, like, the random routes that certain speedrunners will
Where's
utilize.
that last one that he has to get? Is it the one? Oh, it's right back here.
I'm taking a gander that some of them probably were also missed coins, like... Because missing coins in Rico 6 is also very much not an uncommon occurrence. Don't miss the shine. Alright, he didn't. Good. No deaths from DarkMan in Rico 6. That's good. All that's left for DarkMan to do in Rico is Rico 7. And then he will be finished with Rico. And I believe he is going to be, if my knowledge of movie skip route is correct, he will be going to Pinna Park next.
Yeah, I don't know those routes too well. And Arya going into Rico while DarkMan's going out.
That could also make some sense, because you can go to Pinna, and then after you finish Pinna you can save warp again, and then that would lead you to being in a good position for killing the Shadow Mario with a Yoshi egg. So I believe the route from here will be on DarkMan's end, Pinna, then Serena, then Noki. So that's when I believe the routes will truly converge, is in Serena.
Oh yeah, I thought they don't converge until the end.
Well, we will see. That's my interpretation anyway. I could be wrong, as I have never actually ran on Save Warp, but I have raced with SB who has used Save Warp a bunch of times. In fact, I believe that's his main any percent route now, actually. The only exception, I believe, where he didn't use Save Warp was when he was doing that pace race between JJ Reed and Pump.
Wait, JJ Reed?
JJ Reed reference!
Hey, yo. literally the best speedrunner of all time.
Gotta watch out, man. He's on the climb for sure. Alright, DarkMan currently doing mecha right now. Leaving he's doing a little bit of safer strats here. I believe. I'm hoping that hit counted, because when it comes to hitting mecha, there's iframes. So if while mecha's head is spinning, you actually don't
Might be
want to
close
hit
to
him with
Savannah,
a
I don't know.
rocket
We'll
right
just have to
away.
wait and see.
Alright, looks like the hits did count though, as Darkman has finished mecha and is going to go on to Pinna 2.
Almost went for Bluebird and Pinna 1. 120 shines now.
Whoopsie. Whoopsie. It wouldn't be the worst blue to get. It would lose a couple of seconds, but nothing too dire. And then if you miss it, it's like, okay, well, whatever.
Is she saying that the race is going to be close going into Serena, or PB pace?
I would guess it'll be close in terms of the race, I think.
Because, I
That's-
mean, Aria still has to do Bianco 6 and 7, so...
Yeah, and Darkman still has to do, like, most of Pinna, which... Pinna can be quite the uncaring beast. We already saw that with Arya, and for all we know, that could happen to Darkman as well. We'll just have to see.
Okay, Aria getting a good Rigo 4.
So, definitely saving time off Darkman there, because Darkman died once in Rigo 4.
I mean, yeah, I think I was kind of right, because I did mean... because I had a hunch that I think she meant, the race. Maybe
Yeah,
saying-
I'd be shocked if she meant PB, considering
Nah,
the events that unfolded.
Nah, she's saying in chat that she has a best possible time that's like already above PB, and she has half an hour left to go.
Yup. Alright, I'm making our way to the blooper for Rico 5. Not going for an early spray, which...
How much
doesn't
does
really
the
say
save
much.
warp, any percent route save over the standard one?
The movie skip one, or just like the standard save warp?
The movie skip warp.
I believe it saves time, like, I think, it loses a little bit of time over, like, standard any percent with, honey skip, but I believe it saves around 10 to 15 if you're doing over, like, standard any percent without honey skip in it.
Okay, it looks like Darkman fell down.
Yeah,
So
Pinna 3, an unfortunate mistake. Pinna 3 is a pretty grueling level, unfortunately. I mean, Pinna in general is also just grueling in general. It's widely disliked.
I wish my movement was this good in Sunshine. Goddamn.
Takes time. I think Sunshine in terms of getting used to movement, I mean, I could just be biased because I played Sunshine more, but Sunshine to me seems like 64 light in terms of, like, getting used to movement, because, like, once you get used to the movement, it's really fun to do, but there's definitely a bit of a, like, learning curve at the very beginning because of all the different options and, like, crazy things you do in some of the levels. Aria doing a bit of a more standard.
With the exception of Odyssey, I suck at the sandbox games.
Yeah, the movements are definitely, like, a lot more intensive when it comes to, like, 64 and Sunshine, and, I mean, even Odyssey, like... Aria doing a pretty standard Rico 6 route. I believe it's slower than the fastest route, but it's only by like a second or two. It's not a whole lot.
Yeah, it hardly matters at this point.
Like 2 to 3 seconds.
Alright. Darkman doing pin of 4. I think he's getting rid of 3 in one cycle. That's pretty good. 3 in one cycle is
It
pretty
looked
good.
like 3. Yeah, 3 and like if the other 2 are awake, then a 2 cycle is very real.
Yeah, this could generally be really
Actually,
close.
it looks like there was only 2. He only killed 2 of them.
So yeah, he got 3 in that. Oh wait, no, never mind. He's good. Yeah,
Actually, no, he did get
like
3.
I
I
mentioned
think.
earlier, it might look like Arya's ahead, but she still has to do Bianca 6 and 7. Meanwhile, Darkman already did that earlier.
Yeah, that's a fair point. And so I think after Pinna's done, he's gonna go straight to starting Serena. So
And yeah, both of their shine counts are at 27, I think. Yeah, both of their shine counts are at 27.
for this to be close, Darkman needs a. I don't know if he goes for EYG, but if he does, he needs a good EYG. He cannot afford to like zip or have some disaster happen.
Yeah, kind of like what happened to Arya earlier.
Yeah, with Arya zipping.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Arya did make up some time from Darkman by not dying in Rico 4.
Yeah, and it looks like Darkman is doing 5YG, so
Yeah, I
he
think
needs
that's like
to have a good one.
I think that's the easiest one.
Yeah, it's an easier variant because the stews are easier to manage because they're not, like, zipping all over the place.
Yeah, and
They're a
also
lot
you
slower.
don't have to shine scroll to the left.
Nope.
My question is, how do you even do something like fruit storage here? Oh,
The idea with fruit storage is you have Yoshi's tongue reach the fruit and then Yoshi like bring the fruit to his mouth, but just
um,
as the fruit's gonna reach his mouth, you dismount off of Yoshi and then get back
okay.
on
It
him
looks like he's
again.
doing two stew method.
Yep. Oh, and he messed it up a little bit. This is
Yeah,
another thing that's good about 5YGs. If you mess up, like, in this fashion, where you don't spray the stew properly, it's a lot easier to manip the stews back
yeah.
into a setup like that again.
I keep hearing back and forth. Oh, two stew is easier. No, one stew is easier. I'm not sure which one is actually easier.
2 and 1 stew have their benefits. I think 1 stew is easier to do fast and fast consistently, but 2 stew, I think, has an easier clip. So it's kind of a give and take. It's a trade-off for sure. But I think top runners tend to prefer 1 stew because it is a lot easier it's easier to do consistently fast compared to 2.
Anyways, Arya finishing up. Oh, both of them. Well, they were in Secret Shines, but not anymore because Arya is going into Rico 7.
Yeah, Darkman's a bit behind here, but like he had a overall pretty decent UIG. He didn't zip or anything, which is good, and he seems to
Yeah.
have a pretty decent
So
secret too.
Darkman hop back
I
up a little
believe
bit.
I believe Darkman actually did over the top right too, so I believe that also saved some time over what Arya
Yeah.
did.
That So I don't know. Okay, Arya. I don't even know if Darkman's route converges when he gets to Serena. Can you confirm this? If you
I'm
can.
pretty sure it will because Serena will be closer than Noki, so I feel like because if you do Noki after this, you would have to go over the building because you'd have to kill Shadow Mario with the Yoshi egg, so it just makes more sense, IMO, that you would go for Serena first, but if Darkman wants to also confirm, that's fine. But I'm fairly confident that you're going into Serena next.
I could use that. Yeah, it's a lot higher than usual, but then again, that comes with time. Like, um, I've got every person has gotten a lot faster since season 2. I mean, that just comes with time, like running games
Oh,
and
for
stuff like that.
sure. Yeah. And
Yeah.
because, like, they both agreed on banning 64, and neither of whom are doing SMO either. And SMO is definitely one of Aria's like faster games too. Like Aria's
Yeah.
pretty good at SMO.
Like it would be a guaranteed win for Aria if Odyssey gets rolled because she has, I think she has a 102.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like DarkMan, I think, is going to do Serena, as she has just killed
I don't know what Shadow Mario
Mario.
was doing there sitting. I have no idea.
Yeah, that was weird. I'm not. And the banana's being a jerk. The banana's not being nice. Yeah, this is
but
definitely like a bit close.
like Arya mentioned, it's less than a one shine difference an hour in. Looks like Darkman could get a PB because Arya mentioned that her DPT was a low 124. 3 minutes.
Yeah. It all depends on Noki, I think, and Serena for sure on how Serena treats Darkman here. But yeah, this is pretty close. The routes have officially converged.
Yeah, so now we can actually see. Rocks versus Value.
To be fair, I think a lot of us were also wishing it wasn't the Galaxy games because those games are both much longer than SMS. And many people watching this are in the Americas.
Yeah, myself included. And I'm in the later time zone, so it's like 3 in the morning for me, so my voice is sounding like dead.
Yeah. Even I'm starting to feel a little bit of the tiredness. I'm still somewhat energetic, but it's starting to catch up.
Motherfucker calling these routes 1 over n squared the way they converge. I think I have a better I think I have a better equation for that. Oh, I think Hex is forgetting that there's an acid. Bro. I would say it more converges like maybe like 2 to the power of negative n or something like that. Actually, no. I think Hex is right. Because there's 2 lines and they both converge. And they go up to infinity.
Aria playing Serena 2 fairly safe.
Yeah,
Don't
this
blame
secret's
her.
fairly scary too, so...
Honestly, Serena 2 is one of those secrets that even if you play it safe, it's still scary. Like, not
Oh,
even playing
right.
it safe helps with that.
Confused. Or like the power has to be greater than 1 in order for it to converge. If it's exactly 1, it doesn't really.
I'm gonna pee on your series. Thanks, Arya.
Nice one, Arya.
Thanks, Arya. Very cool.
Oh, also, the timer, if Source is here, the 1 is cutting off a bit on Darkman's end.
That's true.
And also,
Unprofessional.
both of the streams are like 3 seconds apart. Yeah. Looking like a pretty close race. Ooh, almost had a leg step up there. Epic journey
Struggling
to
a
world
little
record continues.
Alright, Arya doing the banana clip and getting it first try. Nice.
Yeah. Now they're back to being 1 shine apart.
Yeah, Serena 3 is a very quick shine though. It's one of the fastest shines in the game.
Darkman taking a little risky here.
doing the first risky spin jump, but not both. Honestly understandable. The second spin jump could be a little messy if you do it wrong. Will he go for the momentum spin? And he's going for it. And he got
he
it.
gets it. Oh, okay.
Nice, nice.
Did not get stewed.
Vietnam flashbacks to the blood whale clip. He overshot
Hey.
the shine, and then the stew just threw him way off.
Anyways, Arya is about to do the cha-cha slide in this casino room. And
You know, why bother with RNG when you could just not have it? When you could just not?
oh, but the reason why I say cha-cha slide is because you have to go to the left. Take it back now, yo. One hop this time. Barely got that cycle.
One hop this time.
Oh, looks like she died. And it's close to the beginning though, so I guess it's not too bad. But at the same time, it does close the gap a little bit because Darkman's about to go out of Serena 4.
Darkman struggling a
Nice
little
hack.
more with the banana clip, but getting it eventually.
Yeah, you got it
Darkman,
pretty
do you
quickly.
need help carrying around those massive balls? I'm not afraid to bring that up in this stream. You know what? It's DJ hours. No one cares anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter if it's past midnight. Then it doesn't even matter at this point.
Yeah, who cares?
Oh,
It's chaos
yeah,
time
Arya, you
now.
might want to keep an eye on your battery level. Yeah, low battery right Joy-Con. Might want to look out for that. Excuse me. Oh my goodness.
Darkman, getting a little off path there,
I mean,
but
Arya
backing it
was
up.
hoping that she didn't roll Galaxy, which did not get rolled.
Yeah, she's using Procon, so if her Procon's on a fine battery, then she's okay.
Alright, Darkman also about to do the cha-cha slide. Oh, right, you're using Procon and it's plugged in and charging. That was my bad. Alright, Darkman going out of...
And Darkman gets the secret successfully, without a death. Let's go.
Alright,
That's
33.
from what I saw
And
anyway.
let's get how many... Oh! Is that an extra cycle or is that not? I haven't been paying attention.
Was that, has he gotten a fruit yet? If he hasn't gotten a...
I don't
If
know
he
if he's
hasn't...
got... Oh, that's definitely an extra.
If she hasn't gotten a fruit cycle yet, then any non-fruits before the first fruit are extras and can be canceled at any
2
point.
extras.
Yeah, this is looking pretty gross. Yeah, Darkman's like on his way, so King
Yeah,
Blue
so
should
this
probably
could
start
be
cooperating.
very well the pepper ended up there. This could be
Just
the
gotta
difference
spread out a little bit.
between an Arya victory.
Careful about throwing peppers on the sides of the tongue, by the way, because if you're too far off center of the tongue and you end up hitting the side, then the pepper will just end up despawning and it actually won't count as a hit. Again, this game is well programmed. I swear.
Mark saying in chat that he's fine. Nice. Okay, looks like 2 extra cycles. They're in the same shine. This is getting pretty close.
I can confirm it looks like Darkman can hold his massive balls perfectly fine by himself. Good to know.
Alright. King Blue is down on Arya's POV.
Nice, nice.
Okay, I did get the number of extras right. I was looking at Darkman's POV for a little.
I was too. So I'm
And,
guessing the one that I saw was intended like non-fruit.
Setting up. And funnily enough, in this shine, you save about 10 seconds from having a much more lenient goop cleaning requirement compared to the Japanese version. I
Yeah,
think
the Japanese version is really stupid.
in terms of this shine, and there's also a lot less fruits around Delfino Plaza.
If I recall, see, there's a little bit of a theory going around though with the Japanese version of the game where the goop requirements are actually not different. In fact, they're the same. But a huge thing that makes it different is the invisible goop. Like, there's probably a lot of invisible goop that is not seen by even like people who can see goop pretty well. But that's just an idea that I think I've heard. For all I know, the requirement could legitimately be stricter, but invisible goop can be pretty insidiously, like, hidden in places you wouldn't expect.
Aria getting 601 at the end of the timer.
Oh, and DarkMan trying cycle skip. That is quite funny.
And also, I have no idea if Aria has gotten 3-dash glitch in one of her runs before.
It's pretty rare from what I know, so I'm not sure. I mean, for those who don't know about the 3DOS glitch, though, it's like, sometimes, like, even just cleaning, like, just a tiny bit of goop, the game will just randomly, like, count you as finished, even though you're not even remotely close to finishing, like, at all. I think it's an emulator glitch, which would make sense, because 3DOS is basically just an emulator.
Like, yeah, it's an HD emulator. Darkman, it looks like he's not quite getting... Oh! That beat
Oh.
Aria's time by half a second.
And Aria never got, the Serena 6 glitch, by the way.
Silo got 3-dash glitch in his first run. Anyways, Aria going into Noki.
Aria just starting the Noki 1. Pretty tricky level. It's definitely, like, one of the harder levels when it comes to movement.
Yeah, and this also can be kind of a choke point in the run, especially at the very end.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. I have no idea what kind of pace Darkman is on. Like, I don't even know what his best possible time is, but if he gets like a 17-minute Noki, then it might be close to PB.
I don't know what Darkman's average Nokis are. If he gets a 11-minute Noki, then he'll get about a 126 if he also gets about a 3-minute Corona. But I don't know what
Yeah.
Darkman's average Nokis are.
Yeah.
So...
Oh, the reason why I said 17-minute Noki is because I also include Corona in there.
Oh. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because the way I have it on my live split is that I even have Corona Mountain under Noki.
Yeah, I would guess, like, his BPT is anywhere between like 125 and 126.
Maybe, I have no idea. Oh, okay.
Struggling a bit with the wheel wall kicks at the beginning, but eventually getting them. Oh, and falling down a little bit, but not too far. Oh, I'm messing up the spin put. I'm guessing he spun late. Usually when you turn around and fall like that while charging a spin put, it's usually because you spin a bit too late. Guessing Aria had just finished Noki 2. Noki 2 is also a really quick shine. Discord died on Mickey D's end, unfortunately. Well.
Oh, never mind. Guess we're back.
Oh, he's back. He's back.
I was gone for like a minute there. So, what did I miss?
DarkMan is finishing Noki 1. Aria is just about to go into the bottle for Noki 3.
Okay. Looks like this is an Aria win. I think.
I wouldn't say that right away. I mean, if Aria has a smooth Noki, then yes. However, Noki has some pretty bad choke points with Eel and Noki 6. Even Noki 7 for some people, so I still think this could be anyone's race. But
Yeah,
we just have to see. Like, if
yeah,
Aria chokes really badly in Noki 6 and then Darkman makes short work of it, then he could be right back ahead. But Darkman can't really afford much more mistakes either. Like Darkman needs to not mess up Spring Clip, which Spring Clip's super easy, but every once in a blue moon you will see someone miss the shine room, but
Oh, also, Aria mentioned in chat that she doesn't do reverse throw in Pionta 5 because YCAM is mapped to the right stick.
that is a fact that I forgot about. That yeah, YCam is a stick. I mean, I'd personally remap it in that case, but I am also a different human being with differing thoughts and opinions on shit.
Alright, Aria going to Noki 4, and Darkman going into
Too
the
much
training
muscle
ground.
memory, that is fair.
Noki 3.
And Arya is now doing Eel. We'll have to see how this goes. Gotta make sure you don't get eaten.
Okay. Red coin 3.
Let's take a look. I'm gonna take a little bit look at Arya getting the first 4 teeth down.
Aria's a little low. Not sure though.
Yeah. She's just settling for 4 tooth, it seems, and is gonna...
Was it a 5-tooth? I can't tell for sure.
It looked like it was a 4 tooth, but I could have been wrong there.
Like, what does it mean if runners manipulate? I don't even know what it means if runners manipulate the eel to open and close his mouth, but actually, ooh, very nice. Aria getting the
Nice.
custody.
So the purpose of like manipulating Eel there is to when you manipulate him into closing his mouth when he starts spinning, that's so you can clean like the corner broken teeth without him descending again, which him descending like loses a fart ton of time. Alright.
Dang, how
There's
much
definitely a bit of distance between Arya and Darkman here for sure, but
how much
again,
did she gold buy? I have no idea. Like, what's her new gold time now, and how much did she gold buy?
that I did not notice.
231.
Okay.
Oh damn. It's like 30 seconds faster than my gold, and even I don't know how I got a 3 flat. I can't even match that gold even to this day. I usually get like
231.
340 or 350.
That's a pretty decent yield gold, I think, for like it looked like she
Yeah.
got 4 tooth, and if that's the case, then yeah, 231 sounds about accurate.
And somehow I still can't match my 3 flat gold like ever.
Do
I
you
got
go
that
for
gold
cut?
like
How much does eel ever descend and do you get cutscene skip?
I got cutscene skip in that gold, so yes.
How many
But
times did
I
like
think I
eel
got
descend in his hole?
I think I got eaten
Oh,
there
that could be it,
too.
yeah.
I mean, I
That
have a
also
highlight
did.
of it, so I have a highlight of my 3 flat .99. Then again, I'm
Okay,
not quite that good at this game as some of the other people in this tournament. So I have a
nice.
139.
DarkMan
Oh,
did not get cutscene skip, unfortunately. Looks like he didn't
yeah,
even attempt it.
I think that loses about like 20 or something like that because you spawn from really far up.
Bro,
Yeah, looks
Aria,
like
yeah, that's I think this can legit be like a 124 to 125 pay like run at the end of this, which
yeah.
is kind of
I'm
insane to
predicting.
me considering the atrocities that happened. Like,
Yeah,
I think
2 minutes
121
to
is very
96
real.
and a minute to EYG. Yeah, that's kind of insane to me. I don't know how much it loses to not get cutscene skip. Probably like 20 or something like that.
I think it's between like 15 or so at least.
Uh, her right Joy-Con is low on battery. I'm predicting like a low to mid 126, maybe. I don't know. But then again, she's much better at Noki 6 than I am, so.
Let's see how Noki 6 like treats her though. Assume she'll go for the rope here. Yep.
It's not going too badly. I also don't know what her chrono amounts in gold is either, so.
That's true, true.
Ooh, I think she almost bonked on.
On one of the pegs in that log, yeah.
God damn, 6
And
seconds. That was looked like a pretty good.
Aria getting a golden Noki 6. Nice,
Right?
nice.
Oh, 1998. I'm not sure if that's the year you were born or whatever.
It was not. That is 2 years too early.
Wait. Oh, 2000.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Had Darkman waited for one more frame, he would have gotten my birth year, Kipo.
So true. Alright, this is
Ooh,
at this
very nice.
current pace, this is definitely looking to be an
Yeah,
Aria
this is
win
an
here.
Aria win, I
Do not
think.
get intangible shine, Aria. Thank you.
Intangible shine. Huh?
A thing that can happen is if you're like slightly lower than the height of the shine while on that slope in Noki 7, you have a possibility of clipping through the floor and going into the water there. And then in that state, you cannot collect the shine. The shine is ungrabbable and you have to restart.
Oh, damn. Does
But
that
it
happen?
appears that that has happened to me multiple times, yeah. A way to circumvent that is to make sure you keep Mario, like, a little bit higher up on the shine compared to, like, lower on it. Like, higher on the slope compared to the where the
Yeah.
shine is.
If Arya didn't die in Pianta 6, this would actually be a PV, funnily
I,
enough.
th I think so. Or, assuming she doesn't, like, die in Corona a bunch of times, because Corona can be quite the killer if not careful, but... I don't know, it seems like her gameplay's been pretty good thus far, besides the big elephants in the room.
I mean, fair.
Both runners playing Noki 6 fairly safely for good reason.
I mean, it's Noki 6, so... Oh!
Oh, that was a little scary.
That was... Yeah, that was a little close. Almost bonking on there. Oh, looks like this
DarkMan also making
streams
it
are
through Noki
freezing every
6.
now and then for me. So...
Not too bad. Aria's
This-
taking the boat
Holy
fairly
shit, this is-
safely until the ending.
Ram that boat! Ram that boat! Okay, let's like...
Shoutouts to that GIF of the guy like using like a small speedboat and then slamming in that pole with like the intro of the Delfino Plaza theme.
I don't know if I've seen that,
Yeah.
like, ever.
This is looking like a pretty done deal for Arya at this point, as she only needs
As long
to.
as... Ooh. This might be like 127 pace for Darkman, but I don't know. I don't know how
Let's
good he is at
see.
Corona Mountain, so...
Yeah, 3-minute Corona segment would be a mid 127, so that would be a pretty good PB. I don't know
Ooh,
what
almost got
Darkman's gold is. Let's see.
Yeah,
this
this
is
is kind of going crazy. Ooh.
Goopy going wild, as
Barely
well as that
knocked
ledge
out of
grab.
ledge grab.
Hey, be careful with these. This Bowser fight's definitely easier than the 64 Bowser throws, but again, don't fully fall asleep on this fight, otherwise it'll do some things that will confuse
Oh
you.
yeah, Miggy D throws. That is a 125-20.
And GG. Nice job, Arya. Like, there's some pretty unfortunate
Looks like
blemishes
Darkman's
there,
about to
but
finish up on Miggy pace. Hopefully he doesn't choke here. Then
honestly,
again,
besides those, like
I said
pretty,
earlier, I don't know how good he is at Corona, so...
true, yeah, like,
Looks like he's hopping a little early, which concerns me, so... Looks like
oh
he's
yeah,
skipping
completely
that.
skipping that platform. That is interesting. I have never seen that strat before.
I want to be careful with that boat, buddy.
Yeah,
Might want to be careful with that.
opting
Might want
not
to
to
be
go
careful
for
with that
fast boat.
boat. Yeah, I was gonna say, because going for fast boat it could also be a run killer, so...
Alright, and
Okay, don't collect that blue coin while the memory card is out. Come on. Come on.
Alright, let's see,
Like, I'm
Darkman
hoping that
gets...
Darkman gets like a 127.
Looks like it's very much possible if Darkman gets a smooth Bowser fight. 127's way, like, right in the books.
Yeah.
It is very real.
What PB is the tourney? Wait, what were the other three? What were the other three PBs in the tourney?
As far as I know, Oddme PB'd in 16 star in SM64. I think he got a 1652.
Yeah, I do know that. Don't know if I know any others. Come on, Darkman.
Alright, Darkman, let's see it. Good luck to you,
4.
brother.
Yeah, I'm just like praying to God that he doesn't get gooped and his rockets get screwed over. 3.
Yep. And this is, I believe, 2.
2. Come on, just one more. Just one more.
And then 1. That's the tricky platform. Did not kill him, and he's just about to finish, and...
And 40.
Time. Nice. 127.40. That is a PB for Darkman. I think his PB was 128.59?
Yeah.
If that's the case, then that is a minute and 19 second PB, I think.
Yeah, minus 119.
Nice.
And PV'd on the French language, which is funny, I think.
May have still lost against Aria, but won against himself. And you know what? That's still pretty beautiful.
Oh, stayed up until 4 a.m. for this.
Hey man, I'm happy I did personally, but I don't know. I feel like I have some privilege here. Because I am not in Central Time. GG's to the runners of this match. It was a fairly close one. It was actually pretty exciting. That Fiona 6 death, like, oh my god. That was ridiculous.
Yuka may
It
have
was,
accidentally not slept, but at least I witnessed a double dub.
oh my god, man. Juka. Damn. But again, true. You witnessed a PB unfold and then Arya winning her match. Glad I signed up a little bit for the impromptu tourney for the tourney commentating.
Yo,
Welcome back.
GG's on the win.
Thank you.
I'm gonna wait to see if DarkMan is out from the undeafened realm.
Yeah, that you should have seen my face with that piano 6 death. I was like, what? I was like, what the hell? What just happened?
The bridge is a
If that
killer.
happened to me, I would have punched the reset key so hard.
Although,
I
if
did well,
Arya
though.
did that,
I
then
said
she
the
wouldn't have
PB was-
won.
Yeah. I think I did well because I said afterwards, like, the PB is dead because my mental is dead, but I actually played, apart from EYG, I played pretty well for the whole rest of the run. It was really good.
I would agree. Your gameplay was pretty smooth throughout. Like, after that EYG mishap, it was pretty smooth sailing throughout the entirety of that.
Hmm.
Funnily
Pretty much
enough,
save time in every stage.
if I get Sunshine rolled against JJ, it's all over for me.
You just,
Like-
are you able to ban any games, Mega D?
I know I am because I have 6.
Alright, definitely
No.
ban Sunshine.
I only get 1, so I'm gonna have to make it a good ban. And yes, it's probably gonna be Sunshine.
JJ is not going to play Sunshine a single time.
No, he's not. He might play 64, but that's it.
But congratulations on your win in this match. It was a pretty fun match, honestly. Like,
Congrats on the
all things
Peeb,
considered.
DarkMan.
That was way closer than was I expected, considering the like platform differences, load time, stuff like that. That's super close.
Yeah, for sure. Dude, yeah, if you take out the, like, loading differences and whatnot on All-Stars, then, like, it's legit, like, 20 seconds off or so. It's really
Yeah.
not that much at all.
Between 20 and 25 seconds.
Yeah.
That's pretty insane to think
Whoa.
about.
And you PB while playing on French, which is insane.
Let's go.
Movie skip, died in Pianda 5, died in Rico 4.
Didn't get a...
Playing
Although it
French.
looks like you didn't go for it. I was gonna say you didn't get a cutscene skip, but I'm pretty sure you didn't go for it either.
But what?
You know the cutscene skip in Eel?
Ah, yeah, I haven't learned the setup with the like hitting the tooth.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, maybe by chance I just take air damage and get it, but yeah, I'm fine by getting healed without getting eaten. It's a hard shine as it is, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's really hard. I'd say like Noki
Yeah.
4 is probably the hardest shrine, 80%, which is crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the hardest. I
Yeah.
wouldn't doubt that by any like stretch there.
Yeah. I know what Aria's
But-
gold is because she told me in chat, but I don't even know what Darkman's gold is. For Noki 4.
About what?
Noki 4. What's your gold?
Noki 4. Oh. Okay, for 241.
Oh damn. My gold is a 3 flat and I have a 139 and to this day I still can't match that. I got it like a year ago when I had a 49.
Yeah,
That
I've
just comes
practiced.
with practicing eel a lot.
Yeah. You don't have idea how many times I have to switch my mind out of 120 shines.
Damn.
I
You do
wanted to
like
get
that.
that bird in Pina 1, almost went for blues in Noki 1 as well. Oh my god.
And like, you know, you might have to do that again because for all we know, Sunshine might come up again because I don't know if Sunshine will really be banned in much in some of your future matches because isn't 64 like a stronger game for you?
Kind of, if you know when I did start running this game.
Yeah, yeah. I think I remember what your start time for 64 was. Wasn't it like 2013 or something?
Yeah, close to that, like late 2012, early 2013.
Holy shit, that's crazy.
Damn, y'all been
I've done a
speedrunning
lot
so
of
long.
pauses though, but yeah, I'm around here for like 10 years and a half, almost 11 now.
That's
Damn.
crazy.
I've been speedrunning for only half that since like 2018 and I started off with Galaxy 1 and 2.
Yeah, the reason I'm like here because I was bored of doing only 64, so I tried Sunshine, I tried Galaxies, and now I'm like multi Mario runner, not only 64, and it's cool.
It's definitely like novel, like getting into like the other games there in that way, like experiencing something new. I can vouch for that, and I think pretty much everyone here can.
Yeah.
Yeah, this MF, this MF started running 64 when I was in 5th grade.
Juko was in second.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That was really funny to think about, actually.
All right. Is there another match? Oh, there is another match today.
Yeah, I'm quickly pulling up the schedule here for
Tackle
the
versus
next match
Frosty.
that is happening. You are right. It is Tackle Shift versus Frosty, and it'll be happening at 9 a.m. my time, which is about 7 hours from now.
No, 11.
Oh no, yeah, 11.
7 hours indeed.
Actually, no, it is 7 hours, yeah.
That'd be a good match.
Yeah, that should be an interesting one. Like,
Because they're pretty close in seed. A lot of times are similar there.
I
We'll
think
see what
there's...
happens.
Yeah, that should be a pretty interesting match, but until then, I think that's pretty much it for multi-Mario events in the 3DMM for right now. Definitely stay tuned though and check back in for around 9 a.m. Pacific or noon Eastern. And for the Americans watching, I wish you all a very good night. For the Europeans, have a nice morning and early afternoon.
Thank you.
And for the Australians, for the Australian in the room, I'm
Good
assuming
night.
you haven't had dinner yet? I don't know.
Not yet. I got dinner planned. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was
GG's,
350.
DarkMan. That was fun.
Yeah, GG's.